This shit don't make no sense, bro. I mean, really, this shit don't make no fucking sense. How people are this stupid. I mean, people are really dedicating their lives to this something this fucking dumb. I mean, this guy really thinks this thing is somehow teaching him something. All right, let me get into this for a second. Basically, this guy doesn't even know what number two does. He doesn't know what number one does. You're gonna see that in a second. And then he says that all these have opposites, which is basically impossible because, like, for example, this one is love. It's got to do with Venus. Also, I have the question of how the fuck do you know Venus has to do with love? Do you live in Venus? What good does that do with my life? I don't live on Venus. Do I have to like talk to Venus or something? I mean, I have an inherent connection to Venus, because Jesus and stuff. But I just don't understand this nigga's logic, man. And this one, Mercury, I don't understand why. Once again, he's getting this understanding. Nobody explained that to him. Obviously, he's just a cult member. Like all these fucking idiots that believe in this kind of stuff without really thinking about it and what it really can do for their lives. What the fuck good does this do? Oh, I'm gonna get to the supposed good it's supposed to do in a second. It's supposed to be Mercury. It has to do with learning and stuff like that. So what's the opposite of that? Not learning, not knowing a damn thing. Okay, that's really useful. But I guess it's good and bad. Didn't remember him saying that. But for example, this is love, right? What's the opposite of love? Anger, hate, that kind of thing. What's 5? You know this shit is anger. This fucking Mars. Mars is supposed to be anger. What's the opposite of anger? Love. Peace and all that kind of stuff. So these two are opposite of each other. And they have them opposite of each other, but they're supposed to be, the opposites are supposed to be in each one of these nodes, not like this. The reason that happens is because they have some good things on this side, and then they have opposites on this side. Like they have all this negative shit. Like, how they believe everything's about knowledge, so they founded on that. And God said the imagination is evil, so they founded everything on that, actually. Literally, according to this bullshit teacher, and this bullshit teaching, you can't reach any of this without being in your imagination. You literally have to go through your imagination to this, to that, Can't nobody just come over and slap you in the face and you're angry. You have to imagine that person coming over and slapping you in your face. You have to imagine your girlfriend sucking your dick and making you love her. You gotta imagine that love you have for your family and stuff like that. Not just sexual. You have to imagine that's what this nigga's saying, bro. Like, and then below that, the only truth they have is based on Earth. You start on Earth, but that's probably not even true, really. And they stole that from Kundalini. They stole that from fucking, that little serpent thing. And that's probably the only reason they liked it, because there was a serpent involved or some shit. Or it is probably just a serpent teaching. And then they added their own bullshit, And then this is Mars, another negative planet, and then Saturn. They got Saturn at the top. At the fucking top, they put Saturn above Jupiter, which he didn't even associate with kings. He associated with fucking just fatherly love and stuff like that, and all that kind of stuff. Not the king planet like it really is, and all of ancestry knows it is. Like all of our history knows it is. And you want to know the real truth of something that's kind of symbolic but real and has evidence behind it, you need to look at the story on YouTube called The Sting of the Scorpion by Jonathan Gray. He went around and got the understanding of all these constellations and all their deacon signs and all that kind of stuff. And it tells a very clear story of everything we've been seeing in the Bible and everything. And all the ancient people, especially the Arabs and all that kind of stuff, they knew what these constellations names mean, and they still have the same meaning. And they all align up telling that story, man. This shit don't align up at all, bro. But people follow this. That's fucking stupid. I could start a whole religion basically off of Jonathan Gray's teaching. If this could become a religion, I could start a fucking religion off that, and it would work better because it's based on reality. This shit is like stupid. Literally based on imagination. Like, what's the opposite of imagination? No imagination. So you'd be where? Once again, they sickly put it right here. That's the Earth part, remember? when you're like in the present moment, not imagining things. So once again, they failed on that. They showed the opposite as a whole nother fucking node. Instead of being the same fucking node, and they even connected it to it because these guys lack imagination. Couldn't even come up with a fucking concept better than this. So like, oh, okay, from imagination, now you can think of things. And I could just see they got lazy after that. They just couldn't come up with nothing. So it's like, oh, I'm imagining and learning things. Now I'm angry. Yeah, that really makes sense. And now that I'm angry, I'm going to war. That kind of makes sense. I'll give it that. But the rest of this shit is like stupid. Oh, I love you, son. I'm going to war. Oh, it's all life. I hate you. Doesn't make no fucking sense, bro. You don't get the fucking anger from happiness. You don't get the life from anger. You don't get the anything good from anger. No. And then the opposite of anger would be fucking love and peace, which they have down here for being. So once again, fucking up. I already told you that. And then you got the non-material spirit. And all right, let me just let him talk for a second. This is so fucking stupid. Let me let you show you his expertise for a second. Just how fucking failure he is. Just pay attention to how good he explains his things. And then remember, he's been doing this the whole video, just explaining to the same degree.
And at the very top, we have number 1. That one is linked over here. It's linked over here. And of course, it's linked directly to the breath. There we go. Alright, so that...
Why'd you cut it out? Yeah, you get them nom hands because you're a liar. You know, you feel nervous because you're teaching bad, negative shit, and the negative energy making you feel shit. But watch how you saw how he cut it. Now he's at a different time. He realized he didn't draw that last little part, so he wanted to cut it.
That's pretty much...
Let me show you the cut again, if you missed it. He does it because he can't draw, remember? Let's watch the other line get drawn, you see?
Alright, so that's pretty much the tree of life.
And then he cut it again because he failed again. You saw that? Watch his hand.
So that's pretty much...
About to do it, watch it.
The tree of life.
You see? Teleporting hand. And then you try to finish the fucking sentence, bro. They're trying to fool y'all like how that don't. Well, most people are. They'd rather, instead of seeing it for what it is, they'd rather like fill in blanks to make it somehow work in their head. Like, like, oh, I'm not seeing that. Oh, you know, like some dumb shit. I can't even copy that shit. It makes me feel sick just to think about. But whatever, man. It's just horrible, man.
Then make sure.
He's a liar.
One over here.
Yeah. Why don't you actually teach about it?
These paths are an indication of how easy it is to get from one state to another.
Okay. So like I said, he just showed you, that's the whole point of it. How easy is it to get from imagination to all this other shit? You literally have to start in imagination to get any of this shit from your worldly experience, which you're going to be in most of the time. So, you know, either that or saying you could be angry, someone pisses you off, and then now you're next to God. Oh, isn't that cool? So I might as well just shortcut it and go to war, go kill someone, and I'm right next to God. Isn't that cool? That sounds so Christ-like, man. So fuck hypocritism to the fucking max. I am being I'm just joking right now. I am being so like sarcastic. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, what the fuck kind of dumb backwards shit is this? And then basically to get any of that, you gotta get imagination. What else to do with the moon somehow? Guess because at nighttime you sleep. But then of course they put the sun down here, and then there's one dumbass had to say, "Oh, this is so cool. It's like just like how the Bible says. I like how they do their connection, where you have to go through Christ to get to the Father." Do you see these other sides, you fucking idiot? You are so fucking blind, people. So fucking blind. You could literally just go to war, then go there. You can skip all this shit. You ain't even gotta touch none of this according to. I mean, but really you gotta start with this, and then work your way up or whatever. It's either one or the other. Either way, it's just fucking stupid. Stupid in the back, the reverses, the opposites is just stupid. Like they literally started with just putting everything backwards. Like, that's the only thing they know how to do, it seems. Like, that's what they've been doing in the world, is putting everything backwards. This goddamn feminist ass pieces of shit. Pro deaf ass pieces of shit, man. But yeah, I mean, what else can I say, bro? Let me show you these comments though. This is fucking stupid, bro. I love people out, man. Blah, blah, blah. It's fascinating how many religions and practices use everything connected. There's not that many, buddy. It's Hermeticism, which basically is fake Judaism, which you just quoted. The Talmud, which is Babylonian. Same thing as Hermeticism, from what I could tell. And then Buddhism is where they really got the idea from, but it's not even close to Buddhism. Buddhism's teaching about peace and shit and meditation, and the Kundalini has nothing to do with this kind of shit. It's got to do with other ascension processes. The only thing they got in common is starting on that base one, which they call Earth, but Kundalini has got to do with like a very primal state of mind, which is all very realistic. Well, anyways, it's just stupid. People kissing ass again. This is the one person that told the goddamn truth. The truth is not and never was Jewish. Especially not these fake Jews. And look, the only one to thumb this nigga up. Everybody else got thumbs up. I'm so happy for you. Blah, blah, blah. You really think he knows the divine source? He couldn't even finish he couldn't even tell you what the last two were. Like, when he did that shit, did he tell you, when he just put that circle for number 1 in there, did he tell you what it did? No. He didn't even tell you what number fucking 2 does or what it's associated with. And then for all these, like I said, he never gives any explanation. And I'm sure they don't do it in any level of that damn cult. Why they associate these things with these certain practices, why they have them in their certain positions. At the end of the day, it's just to draw this goddamn thing right here. And it's basically a pentagon and pentagram or whatever. And on top of that, what else did they do this shit for? Yeah, that was basically the main reason they wanted to draw it, just to have that image there, and just to basically confuse people and put things kind of backwards. Really, it's higher things that should be higher or lower on this thing than they are. They should be or whatever. There's something else I wanted to say about that, but I really don't care at this point. It's pretty much already said. See the energy for it. You still don't got no goddamn clue how to approach it. It doesn't teach you shit, bro. Okay, prove me that, yeah? Okay, let's see if his imagination learns from fire. Like, that's another stupid thing. He's saying you need to basically have imagination. Literally listen to him. He says you basically need imagination for all this shit. To learn. So you can't learn from a fire burning your goddamn hand. You can't learn that sex feels good from a woman giving you a head or having sex with you or something. You can't learn these basic fucking things. You can't learn that you need the air to breathe without imagining. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You say I need to imagine anger. Nobody make me angry. I gotta imagine war. You gotta imagine being one with everything. So you live in an imaginary world. That's the only way you motherfuckers could ever believe the dumb shit y'all believe, huh? I want to find this one comment. I want to find that comment. Oh, okay, here it is. One thing I find super interesting is compared between symphony beauty comparison creation people will kept the current light perfect union again. So when they refer nobody forward but to him who combines but makes total sense. No, it doesn't. Look at this dude. Dim as a motherfucker. Look at his eyes. You don't see no brightness in that shit. In a dark ass location taking this picture. It is a person of the darkness, a person of lies. Fucking joke, man. Dude looks like something out of a goddamn horror movie, and people wonder why he's fucking a dumbass, saying the dumb shit like that. And people really think most people that are clueless don't even understand why he's pitch black like that. That's fucking, to me, that's something out of a goddamn horror movie. Because I know what that means. To y'all, that's probably a normal person. Y'all fucking so stupid. Like, most people. So, really. So, like, has to go through him? Really? This is the only spot that he's at. They gave you so many ways to get around that. Like, really though. Like, come on, bro. And you're gonna try and say this shit is trying to promote Christ. You crazy, bro. It's totally backwards. And then of course they're gonna try and make this connection. Sure. The Lamb of God. Sure. They was trying to steal his fucking shit and make it their own, bro. They was trying to plagiarize him, bro. In one way or another, bro. And then try and mix it with their bullshit. Such a joke, man. That's such a cult, bro. If people can't see that, they're fucking retarded. They don't give you any fucking explanation. It's just like the Church of Scientology. And they don't even give you, like, it's, at least the Church of Scientology gives you a little bit of shit that's practical at the beginning. Just to lure you in. This shit isn't even practical. I don't understand this shit, bro. How the fuck am I going to get you saw someone telling me something I know ain't no goddamn worth, bro? I know I don't have to imagine nobody slap me over my head to make me angry. I know I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to say all this shit again. That's it, bro. I'm done with this dumb ass shit. This is a clown ass fucking religion, bro. They cult members, bro. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.